Dear students, welcome to another training session of QuickBooks Enterprise. In today's lecture, we will discuss what kind of reports QuickBooks can provide us for the vendors and how we can generate and modify these reports. There are some basic reports that you can directly generate from the vendor center. First, we will see that. So when you come to the vendor center, here you have complete list of all the vendors with their payable balances. If you choose any of the vendor, QuickBooks will list down on the right hand side all the transaction for this vendor. These transaction data you can sort it by transaction type, ascending or descending. You can sort also by the number of the transaction. You can sort it date wise. Also you can sort it with the amount, the largest amount up or the smallest amount up. Like this you can sort your data. Secondly, you have here some filters. If you want to see only the bills for this supplier, just choose the bills option. If you want to see only the bill payments for this supplier, you can choose this bill payment option. Also, if you want to see the checks, click here on the checks. It will list down all the checks that you have issued for this vendors. And also there are the date filters. Also, you want to see the transaction for today only, you want to see the transaction for this week only, or you want to see the transaction for this month, this year. All the filters available here. So like this, these are the basic reports that you can see in the vendor center. Also, on any of the vendor, you can just right click and make click here on the quick report option. When you click, QuickBooks will generate for you the report for this vendor for the current month. If you want to see for all the dates, just choose the option all. So it will list on all the transaction from starting of the beginning of the this account till today. So like this, also you can export all the QuickBooks report in Excel. This Excel import option is available for all the QuickBooks report. You can choose create new worksheet or update existing worksheet. Any option you can choose, and QuickBooks will do it for you. So these were the basic reports that you can generate from the QuickBooks Vendor Center. Then for the other reports, if you come to the reports menu, here you have one option, vendors and payables. Here you can see the AP aging summary. So this aging summary will tell you that how much this more than 90 days old balance for this vendor you did not pay till yet, and this is from 61 to 90 days, and this is 31 to 60 days, and this is 1 to 30 days, and the current period transaction, it's 0. So like this is the AP aging summary. Then you can there is also one report, AP aging detail. So it will give you the detail for the aging summary. Then there is another option available that is vendor balance summary. When you click on this, so you will have all the vendors with their payable balances and the total amount payable to the vendors also available here. Then you can double click on any vendor to see the details that how this balance is accumulated for this vendor. So it will list down all the transactions for you. So there is some opening balance for 24,621. Then another bill is added to this opening balance, and the final balance becomes 52,371. So like this you can see the detail of transaction for any vendor from this report, and you can export this report in Excel. You can choose the filters you want to see the report for all the dates, or you want to see the reports for this month or for this year or for all the periods. So all the options available here, and you can sort this report also. This is now sorted by the vendor name alphabetically. You can sort this by the total. So now it will list the ascending or descending order. Anything you can apply here on this report. The next important report is under the vendors and payables, you have vendor balance detail. When you click on this, so QuickBooks will give you all the details for all the vendors that you have created in QuickBooks company file. So here you have complete list with all the details for each vendor. Then the next report for the vendors is, after the vendor balance details, there is unpaid bill details. Okay, so this report will list on all the bills that till now you have not paid. Also you can see here that if any credit, any check or any credit note you have created for the supplier and you till now you did not apply, like this 1500, there is one transaction which you have issued one check but you did not apply to any of these bills, so that's why it is showing here with the negative amount, that this amount is not applied. So the unpaid bills details, this report also available for you in QuickBooks. After that you have another report like accounts payable graph. Okay, so this graph will show you that from Alberta Technology, the 55.45% of your accounts payable balance belongs to this vendor, and for AFAC it is the 18%. Okay, it is showing here in this color. Then in the yellow color, AKI Electronics, 9.79% of your payable balance this supplier has. So like this you can view this graph reports for your vendors. Then finally, a very important report that all accountants regularly use this report. So for the vendor, if you want to see individual ledger for any of the vendor, so just come to this vendor balance summary. Okay, from here you have all the vendors. The vendor that for the vendor that you want to create ledger, just double click, like here AKI Electronics, I will double click on this, so it will list on all the transactions for this date range. Okay, I can give any date range for this ledger. From here I can choose any date. And also this report, if I want to see in the format normal format of the ledger, that is debit, credit and balance, like this I want to see my amounts, so I can customize this report from here. Here I have all the options available, so I will choose from here debit, credit and the balance amount. I will remove this. Okay, when I click OK, so it will create for me the ledger report as debit, credit and the balance in this format. It will create for me. I can export this report in Excel. I can choose the date filters for which date I want to view this report. So anything which I want, I have all the options available here. I hope you have perfectly learned all the things we have discussed in this training session. If you find this course beneficial, give the course 5-star rating and share it with your friends. Thank you.